to another episode of the #1 Troublemaking podcast. I'm your host Tetteh, and this is my host Nathan. And
Welcome back, guys.
It's been a crazy week for both of us, but crazier for you.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Always crazy for me, to be honest. I feel like it's always. Yeah, this heat was next level.
Yes.
What was it? Because I actually didn't work Monday. Cause I was like, I'm not doing this.
It was 33 or 32.
But like a humidex of like 40 something.
Yeah, I made it like to 46.
Tuesday, I was like, yo, we stayed in the house. Cause I was like, nah, that shit seems crazy. And then my daughter wanted to go outside, so I was like, I'll give you 5 minutes, and I'll go. And I was just watching her. Tell me how this girl came in. She said, I'm done. She came in. She was sweating. She was outside for 5 minutes. She's 4, and she was sweating. Damn. I went outside to like go help her. I was like, wait a second. You know when you breathe in and you feel heat?
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I was like, back in the house.
Let's go back inside.
Air conditioning and stand in front of it for a few minutes to cool yourself off. Sweating, and she's 4.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was hot.
My floors were hot. The sofa was hot. Everything I touched was hot.
Bro, we went to the pool, and the pool was heated. Like, I don't jump in the water because that's crazy. I was like, well, no, I have to get over this fear. I'm about to jump in the water. I jumped in the water. I was like, wait a second, this water warm. Like, it wasn't cold at all. There was also a lot of people in the pool, so that also helps to warm it up. But I'm pretty sure the air, like just the heat warmed up the pool. Like, it was actually warm water. It wasn't cold at all in that pool.
That's nasty.
Yeah, like it was refreshing, I guess, because you're going into water. Yeah. But it was not cold water at all. Like, it wasn't refreshingly cold.
Jeez.
It was room temperature.
I wanted to go to the pool. My nieces and everyone I know went to the pool, but like
on those hot days?
On those hot days.
Yeah.
No, for me, I couldn't, and I slept in my basement both nights.
Yeah, to try to
both nights, and it was amazing. It was actually really, really cold. Tell me how. It was crazy because I caught 3 mice, like, in my basement.
Yeah.
Because I just saw, I swear to God, one of the mice came out of the hole and just laid on its stomach.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, it's hot out here.
I'm like,
yo,
Tom and Jerry shit, bro. Tom is the
Tom is the cat.
Tom is the cat, right?
Yeah.
Jerry's the mouse, right?
Yeah.
I remember, sometimes Jerry would do some things, like, the most human shit, just to, agitate Tom. Because that guy just came out of the hole, because I heard some, like some noises. I was like, okay, what the hell is this shit? And I see this mouse, like, I just see a shadow. So I put the flashlight on my light of my phone, and I see it, and it's just laying.
Yeah, he's like, yo, we got Netflix and chill? I'm like, what's good, yo?
Because my fan was out.
It's hot out there.
My fan was out. I was like, nah, nigga. We're not doing this. So it's like, okay. So I got up, and after it heard me, it's like,
for sure, dude.
Right away. So I was like, okay. And the mouse
disturbed this guy's peace. This guy was sitting there like this, just chilling, and you disturbed him?
Yeah, bro. So I was like, you know what? I'm so sorry, bro, but we're not doing this here.
Yeah, you're going to have to die.
So I went, the mouse traps, the one that I gave you? I have like 4 more. So I just put it there, and all yours, and I see it.
Crazy.
And it's in this position. This nigga.
Oh, damn. Yo, the mouse
sorry,
in my house, or mice, or whatever the hell's up in there.
You still haven't caught it?
Yo, this nigga Stuart Little or something.
Oh, no.
He knows what's up. You guys gonna trick me? Nah. I'm gonna walk around.
He doesn't care. Feet.
Bro, yeah. He lives there. Might as well ask the nigga to start paying rent. Because, yo, it's crazy. I don't know how else to catch this guy. I put out traps. I put out them things. I put, like, everything. He don't care. He's like, yo, bro. What are you doing in my house? Move this trap out of here so I can go get me some food and go back and chill.
Yeah, you cooked up the nicest moves. Like,
He's like, yeah.
Like,
he's like, what? You ain't gonna break me off a piece of that chili? What you mean, yo?
What's going on, bro?
I've been here for months. Like, I'm telling you, he don't want to leave.
Oh, man.
Or he's gone, or like I said, I feel like he leaves, comes back. Like, he got an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard this guy in time. But I'm sure he's probably going to scurry his ass back up in there at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
My dad left the garage door open, and that's why.
That's the thing. My freaking building, the garage door is open once a week because it's broken.
True.
So, and the freaking gap under my basement door is like this. A mouse is for sure coming in.
100%. They're small as hell, and they can slip through things.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah, Stuart literally broken, and he just living here now because I haven't heard him, like I said, in the longest time. And then maybe randomly we'll hear something. He'll pop in for a little. He's like, I was on vacation. I came back home for a bit. I might be out again. I'm going to Vegas or some shit. Like he
Yeah.
comes in and out when he wants, yo. It's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Yo, he doesn't care
They
about
don't
the
care.
traps.
They actually don't care. Yeah.
I even heard the trap go off, and I got excited. I went, and wasn't no bait left on there.
That's so.
He's
sad.
playing with us,
That's
bro.
so crazy.
Yeah.
That would make me go crazy.
I even heard squeaking, thinking, "Oh, you on the sticky trap,
good.
bro?" I go, wasn't nothing there, bro. So he probably went beside it.
Trying to F with you.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
yo. Animals nowadays, they got something else.
Something in the water, bro.
Yeah,
They're smarter in some way. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Speaking about that with animals, I was at work the other day. We'll start off with the light one. I was at work the other day. I'm on my break eating. Tell me how a bird flew right beside me. Turned his little head like this. Look at me. I'm like, first of all, back up. Why are you so close and so comfortable?
You want to eat that?
Bro, yeah, literally. He literally looked at me like that. Like I was like, yo.
You want to eat that?
Back up, bro. I don't understand what's going on. Like,
oh my God.
When we were younger, if a bird even came, like if we came 20 feet in proximity with a bird, it's gone. This guy literally flew and landed beside me. And literally, like I said, look at me like this shit. And then just flew off. I was like, first of all, don't come back. Don't look at me sideways.
I'll be back, bro.
Yeah. I was just trying to check what you was eating. I would tell the homies.
Yeah.
Brother over here got a sandwich.
That's crazy, bro.
So I didn't like it at all. I was like, nah, bro. Back up off me. Like that, yo, literally, like I would say from here to like the distance of where your laptop is. This guy would literally look at me like this. I was like, nah, you need to move.
He's like, hey.
And then another time, I'm with the kids. We went out to get some food at Bell Pros. My daughter didn't eat all her fries, so I put in like a to-go box. I was like, we'll take them home. It's all good. Time I get to the car, I don't know what happened.
No.
My arm like slipped. Freaking box goes flying. I tried to catch it, but it's like one of them boxes that just like slides shut with like the little clip.
Yeah.
The clip undid. All the fries flew out. I was able to snatch it. There was like 10 fries left in there. I was like, God damn, what's the point? They all scattered beside my car. I heard, go, go, go. Seagulls instantly smelt that shit.
100%.
But the thing is, back in the day, they would circle, right?
Yeah.
Wait for you to leave. Nah, these were like, and trying to dive and then coming back. I was like, first of all,
they hungry.
The kids were like getting into the car, so I'm waiting for the kids to get in. They're like, oh, look, all the seagulls. In my head, I was like, leave. The kids here, I can't show weakness. But I scared. Because I'm telling you, they were literally doing this and then diving and then coming back.
That's wild.
Because they were like, I'm trying to get this food. Are you going to move out my way? Because if you're not, I'm going to come and get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, yo, there was like 15 of them. So if they want to, they could take me.
You're surrounded.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't like this at all. Get in the car, bro. And then, oh, I like it. Get in the car. Yeah. Because then as soon as they got in the car, I was like, trying to get in my door. When I tell you, I sat down in my door, I looked down, the fries was gone. They ate every single last fry that was on the floor. There was at least 75 of them. And there was 15 seagulls.
They were just like,
before I drove off, there was no more fries on the ground.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was like,
hungry.
Hey. Yeah, hungry. But they also, like, even, for example, I heard a story, like, not a story, I saw a clip or something. Ducks, like, bread is not good for ducks.
No.
You know how much people give ducks bread?
Yeah.
There's no way fucking greasy French fries are good for seagulls. But they ate the shit out of them fries.
You see the shits, man? Their shit's radioactive.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And it does not come off.
No,
when they shit on cars,
their shit's radioactive.
Bro, what's crazy is I used to work at a car wash. We are going on tangents, but it's okay. Okay. I used to work at a car wash. There was a specific spray that we had to use to get bird shit off windows. Because the pressure washer wasn't enough.
That's crazy.
Yo, when I tell you, we had a specific spray. And the guy used to say, make sure you spray the windshield with this to get that bird shit off. And bug explosions. That's what it was.
Bug explosion?
Like when bugs hit your window, that goo, like when the bug hits the window and explodes, that goo is not coming off with pressure washer.
What the
You need a special spray. Bro, I don't know what insect guts are, but they don't come off windshield.
Dang.
But yeah.
That happens to you? With the insects?
Hell yeah, bro. You know how many, like you're driving, you pa-ting, and you see a splat on your windshield.
Shit, bro.
I was like, he's not going to be in rush hour too. That fly got splattered.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so these seagulls yammed them freaking fries. Like, I expected, okay, when we leave, they're all going to be there. Bro, before I drove out that parking lot, those fries were gone. Nah, they have an addiction problem. They need to go to rehab. These birds are something else. They're literally dump trucks. seagulls are like raccoons. What is it? Or like pigs? Don't pigs eat anything?
Yeah, pigs eat anything.
Seagulls are flying pigs.
Raccoons also. I think
Yeah.
raccoons eat a lot of like
Yeah.
even like things that are like almost borderline like poisonous.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. And like, yeah, seagulls don't care anymore. Like I said, they were literally said, "Get out of my way. There's
Yeah.
food here,
They
and
don't
this
care.
is my food."
They would
That's
never
me.
care.
They used to care.
Yeah.
Now they'll. I was looking them in the eyes, thinking, they're saying, "Yo, if you don't leave in 5 seconds, I'm coming down there, and if I have to bite you to get out of my way, I will." I'm telling you right now. I was telling you, get in the car, because if I scream, now you're gonna be afraid of seagulls.
Yeah.
So I have to show masculinity.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm feeling very feminine.
Yeah.
I was scared, yo.
You're like, yo, please, God.
Yeah,
Please
let us get out of this parking lot.
Kids, just cooperate
Yeah.
with me, get in the damn car, you know?
My seatbelt's not working. Figure it out
Yeah.
so I can get in this car, yeah? Yo, I was tripping. Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
Birds this week was birds for me.
Yeah?
Two different types of birds. And it was a little chickadee, the one that looked at me sideways.
Yeah.
So just
That's
a little
pigeon?
bitch-ass bird.
Oh, no, those
them
brown
little,
birds.
yeah, them little small things.
Okay, yeah,
But he looked at me sideways.
Damn, and those do not
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
humans.
I'm saying,
They don't
that's what I mean,
approach
and he
humans.
approached me.
That's crazy. But you were downtown. Downtown's
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah, downtown.
It's a whole ecosystem, different
Yeah,
ecosystem.
imagine now, like, we're getting close to, like, the roof, so I hear, I don't like pigeons.
Oh,
I don't like pigeons at all. I
yeah.
don't like them. Their eyes scare me, and they look like they'll fuck you up.
They'll fuck you up. They won't.
Downtown pigeons?
Yeah,
They're
downtown
built different.
pigeons. Yeah, they are.
Like New York City pigeons.
Yo, I remember this. When was it? When I was going to the Illusion Museum, and I was walking down the street, and the pigeon was playing like hopscotch with my foot.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, they don't care.
They're like hopping and all that. I'm like, yo,
I
guys.
don't like it.
Hey, yo, can you get out of the way? They don't care. It's
Yeah,
not,
the fact.
it's like you are the inconvenience for them.
Yeah, the fact that
To
you
them.
have to walk around a pigeon is
Yeah.
crazy to me.
And I'm just like, excuse me. Oh shit. Okay, let me go over. What the hell?
Yo, we used to be the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
I shit you not. I think in the animal kingdom we are no longer.
They
Like,
don't
they look
care
at us
about
like, yo, get out of my way, bro.
Yeah, I think they realized that, like, you know, we can like team up
Yeah.
and kick these.
I'll bring this whole hood down if you don't move out my way, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah, man.
Nah, yeah. So I don't like, especially birds like that. I can't do it. Like, a fear of mine would be to be attacked by a bird. I'm not trying to have that shit. Because then what do? It can fly. So it can attack you and then just dip back up and look at you like, what are you gonna do now, bro? What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now?
I'm not alone.
And what are you gonna do? Run?
Yeah.
Like he can't catch you.
You gotta be careful. So.
So yeah, and downtown you don't know what they have. They'll bite you and you just right away just stiffen up and turn sideways.
You gotta be careful though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That shit is.
That's right. And I'm not, it's not even like I'm trying to provoke them. They come into me.
Yeah. And they know all the good spots. They know all the good spots.
They know where the food gets
They know where
dropped.
the food is. They know where people would just be chilling. They'll drop like the crumbs and all that stuff. Because there's some areas, the birds, where there should be birds, they're not there. But then the restaurants,
like
the
in the
little
forest
street
where
vendors,
there should be birds.
yeah, but
those dead.
Yeah,
But
it's
not
just
in the
that-
city.
yeah.
Because they're like, yo, why are we gonna go over here and look for little insects and bugs
Yeah, man.
when we got poutine, French fries,
Burger bits,
hot dogs,
all that stuff. Yeah.
ketchup and mayo,
Yo, give me some of that with the fries. I got from
sriracha
Domino's.
sauce. What?
Yeah.
Yo, got spicy mayo now. Yo, they like everything.
I promise you, they have, like, when you were talking about the bread, like, some birds they're not supposed to eat bread.
Yeah.
I promise you, these birds
they have
evolved.
adapted.
They have evolved. Like, that shit is breakfast for them.
Yeah, like processed food fuck us up.
Yeah.
Processed food turn them into super animals.
It does something.
Like you
It's
said, they was having
crazy.
that, a couple weeks ago, they was having a meeting.
That meeting.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, processed food messes us up. It's doing something else to animals.
Can I say one thing? It wasn't last week. It wasn't this week. It was last week. I was walking, and I told her, like, I walk and read, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I swear to God, bro, a groundhog was like a foot away from me. It attacked my shoe.
See, that would make me cry.
And I was like, well, hold on. Hold on. I was like, oh, hold up. No, but for real, it literally, like,
Yeah, because he's
just
like,
in
yo,
time
what
to
are you
slip.
doing in my hood?
And he stood there. And after I'm walking past, and goes like,
Bro, I'm telling
he
you,
looks like,
that'll put the fear of God in me.
I
No, I don't like, because don't challenge me when I'm already scared.
yeah.
Because in my head, I'm thinking, I'm scared, you're going to be scared, you're going to run away. When they turn around and look at you,
And they look at you.
now what am I going to do? Because I've been scared.
Yeah.
And now you're not scared?
And the crazy thing, groundhogs, when they see humans, they will dash
They
away.
dash.
This guy was, I swear, my mom, this guy was literally a
was
foot away
testing
from
you.
me. And he was just like, Yo, bro, I can swipe right now, and you will
Yeah.
get rabies. You will get
Yeah,
everything.
I'll fuck you
I will
up
bite
on
you
the
one
spot.
time. I'll bite you one good time, and it's over for you. So
Yeah,
like,
and you didn't have fear. So imagine me.
no, I
I
actually didn't
have
feel
fear.
about that.
Bro, I don't like that. I don't like hearing about that situation.
It's actually kind of cool. Like, it was cool, but it's not cool. The one thing I promise you right now, I actually am not deathly afraid, but I will freak out if a rabbit attacks me. I don't like baby rabbits are cool.
Oh yeah. Well, I already told you the story. Remember the rabbit that looked like it was hopping with me when I was on my walk? Yeah,
Yo.
bro. I was actually getting
Yo,
nervous.
bro. Yo, bro.
Literally.
I'm calling you, bro.
Literally, he was. I was walking and he was hopping, and then every few minutes he would stop and look in my direction. I was like, "Bro, can you just go about your business, man?"
Nah, he knew.
Yeah, bro. That's
he
like,
knew.
like they say, what dogs and that can smell fear.
Yeah.
I know he was like, "You little bitch."
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with you. I was ready to run, bro. I'm not playing with you, but I was like, he could come and just trip my feet if he wanted to.
Yeah, bro.
I remember when I was younger, I tried to race a rabbit. When I tell you, I felt like I was sticking with him, and then this guy took a 90-degree turn at the speed of light and was gone. I was like, okay,
I
nothing I
don't
can do.
get.
Bro, I was like, what? I was like 14. I just seen a
so
rabbit and I just ran, and he was like running like the same distance, like same speed as me, or same like side to side, and then literally at this because he was actually back then he was scared. I was thinking, oh, he was actually trying to have this race, and then literally he just went and just gone under a fence too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Nowadays he will probably still chase me.
Yeah, but have you ever seen how hares look like?
Oh, those big motherfucking things.
Yeah, war hares. Yeah. I don't fuck with those. Bro, those are.
I don't like.
I will eat those, but I would never, ever like war hares are. They're not cool.
Wait. You said war hares?
Yeah.
What the hell is a war hare?
I believe. Yeah.
Like it's actually huge? Nah, I don't like that.
Wait.
Like how big we talking? Because I know hares are bigger than rabbits. But yeah, hares and rabbits are two different things, right? Are you just pronouncing it weird because you're African?
No, you fucking loser. No, man.
They call it war hare.
They don't. No.
Oh,
that's a hare.
Hell, that's a hare?
That's a hare.
Okay, that's not a war hare.
No.
The hell is it? Have freaking combat freaking boots?
New viral cocktail, like killing hares? Oh, no.
I don't like its eyes.
No, I don't like its eyes at all.
Yeah, no. And you seen that at night?
And just
that thing can run fast.
And they're big and trying to chase you. But like rabbits, they're cool.
Yeah, rabbits are tiny, little cute little things, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's why like hares don't play.
Like, bro, it looks like a beginner Pokemon. It looks like a beginner Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know? Like Charmander.
Yeah, little Squirtle over there.
But you got like hares and you got like...
No, yeah, hares are like...
giant...
the freaking muscular versions.
Yes.
It's like they took steroids.
Or like otters. Otters are cool.
Otters are tiny. Well, yeah, they're not that small, but they're also in the water. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't be cool if you was in the water with it. It slapped the shit out you.
They're cool. Like, look at this. They're extremely...
friendly?
Friendly. Extremely.
Yeah,
okay?
He looks
cool.
He looks like a homie.
It just looks like a homie. He looks like Alfred is doing his thing.
Yeah.
He sees you. You're doing your own thing. You say hi.
Yeah, might give you a little high five.
You know. He's like that black guy you walk in you see in the morning and you see each other. You don't know each other, but you just like nod each other. You give the little
the black nod of acknowledgement.
Yes, and then you have giant otters.
What? Because they ate all this processed food,
bro.
I don't want to see a giant otter. How giant is giant? I was gonna say otters might be cute, and then there's sea lions that are vicious as shit. You didn't say the sea lions are mad vicious?
Huh?
Sea lions.
Yeah.
That's why they call sea lions, because they destroy shit. Like I think they murder penguins.
Giant sea otter.
Yeah. We putting these pictures up because that shit right there. What the hell was it eating?
That's a sea otter.
Nah. Oh shit! I don't like wild looking eyes. That's why I don't like the serval cat, but the savannah cat. Their eyes look like I'll fuck you up any second. Their eyes look wild.
Look at him.
No, I don't like that at all. And this guy just dripping blood out his mouth. This guy just yamming up a fish.
Look like otter.
Yeah, and his teeth.
Oh my god! So let me see this.
Wait. Has this always been a thing? Yeah. Or has this evolved into a freaking monster? Everything got to be scary looking? Nah, I'm not playing with no freaking giant otter. How did you hear about a giant otter, bro? What are you surfing?
I have a book. I have an animal book.
Of course you have an animal book. This guy has an animal book. This guy has a book of all the answers.
I have an animal book. Oh, shoot.
This guy's just over there. So while you're on your walks, you're reading about animals?
Oh.
That's why they're converging and
No.
talking about, oh, we're going to mess him up. He's trying to read up on us. You can never know.
I don't know. It's just best to know. No, man. These things.
Yeah, know thy enemy, right?
These things, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, some guys. I was watching one video and some guy was doing a voiceover. And he made the giant otters sound like they're like African warlords.
Oh hell no!
And it matched. It was so good.
Yeah, no.
Damn, bro. Like just.
No.
No.
Oh shit! Oh, he do look African.
No, man.
He do look African.
Don't. Guys, nah. You see this?
Yeah, no. See those eyes? Would give me nightmares.
And he's not even looking in the same direction. Like,
yeah, his eye be looking like this shit. Nah.
I'm cool. I don't like.
That's the other thing. Imagine you just walking by that, you see that, you're like, I'm gonna just mind my business. I'm gonna just walk, and then his eye just turns and looks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look so straight. I'm not looking at you, bro.
But I don't mind lizards. Lizards, I'm cool.
Any type of lizard?
Any type.
Like a Komodo dragon pulls up on you.
Okay, well, obviously those things are not
a dragon.
Yeah, they're going to do some damage.
Was it? Is it Komodo dragon or
that
something
can
else?
Take down elephants?
No, I just mean like the first job I had, like in the office, like they went to the States, right? Like it was through the States also, like the main office. And one time my boss went to the States, I think in Miami, and he said in the parking lot of that office, there was 3 massive ass lizards up in the parking lot. And like literally like animal patrol or whatever had to come to like get them because people were tripping to get out there freaking thing because those things are fast too. And it was they were just jamming in like the sun in the parking lot. I'm talking about long as shit too, like 5 feet long.
Yeah. I can.
I'm not getting out my car. I'm literally call them. I'm gonna be in the parking lot. I'm like, well, I'm here, but I'm not coming to work today. Yeah, there's a Komodo dragon beside me, and I refuse to leave my car.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I can work from home. I work from home, guys. But.
Or even I remember there was a site because it's in Miami, right? Like Florida. There was a site, and on like going onto the site, they had signs, "Beware of crocodiles," because there was like a swamp like near the site, and there was just crocodiles up in that swamp, and they will come up.
Yeah. I don't like. Yeah. I remember watching this. I think it was a clip. It was like when you see it, like.
Oh yeah. I don't like them shit.
That shit. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, and you don't see it right away.
And you see
how you not how like if you're in that thing, how you gonna see that?
It's scary, bro.
It took me 5 minutes in a goddamn still picture.
I forgot that there was this like, fudge.
Yeah. See, I don't like animals, bro. This is not helping my animal love at all.
I love animals, but at a distance, from a distance,
by the way,
and all that.
Domesticated little things, cool. To a degree. But these things are not domesticated. These are wild ass animals.
You can't domesticate them.
Yeah. Well, people will be trying to do it.
And they
talking about,
fingers,
look how cool this lion is.
Yeah, I love lions, bro.
No,
but you cannot. You will never.
You're telling me you would do that?
I promise you, bro, I would.
You would let a lion.
If I was with a lion cub for at least 3 months, 3 to 6 months, I am good.
And what happens when he's grown and he loves you?
He's going to give me some hugs.
And he loves you.
He's going to give me a scratch, baby.
Yeah, but he loves you, and then one day he's just like, fuck this guy.
Nah, man, because I'm gonna feed him.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna feed him.
What if that happens? You're not doing nothing.
Then I pray.
So then you die.
I pray that. Yeah, but it's
Simba,
rare.
don't do this to me.
It's rare for those to really attack us.
Yeah, you like that?
It's rare for those to attack us, except like unless they're in the circus. Now that is just
because then they're getting freaking beat.
Have you ever like? I remember watching this video on Twitter because Twitter, Twitter unhinged everything, and there was this one time when the tiger just bit the guy's neck and it snapped. Like he managed to do two. He managed to elongate, like how like you can, like the sockets of like the spine, stretch it out, snap it, and after it was walking out, and the guy's neck, elongated neck, was like there, and he was just dangling as it was exiting the main attraction area.
And people was watching this?
People were scared. People were screaming.
See, and then you talk about, I would like a lion cub.
I would like to hang out with them. I'd be cool with them.
I'm so good.
No, bro. I promise you'll be good.
I promise you I would not.
I promise you'll be good. You get yourself a baby tiger, and after you're just around there for the longest time, the one thing I would never do is sleep with it. I'll go,
Yeah, you
like,
need to, yeah.
or, and not gonna lie, kiss it. You see all those people? Like,
yeah, letting them shit kiss up in their mouth and stuff.
I'm like,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say the one thing that I noticed in that video. I don't know if you did. It was killing me the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker had a hair on his lip for the whole video, and I was like, I know you feel that shit. Take it off. The biggest hair just across his face.
Nah, man.
Because he's over there kissing the goddamn lion.
I'm like, I don't want to do. I get the lions recognize it as affection and all that, but for God's sakes, bro, it's eating so many things. It's crawled around. It has blood and all that stuff. I don't like.
That's the other thing too. Yeah, because they say that like cats, domesticated cats, tongues are like the dirtiest things. Don't let it lick you. It will destroy you. You gonna let a lion lick you that just ate a gazelle ass? No, nah. There's no way.
And for that's I don't do those.
Nah, I'm not kissing no friggin'. That's the other thing too. You say, oh, but it's cool and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But how about we just let it be cool and wild in the wild where it's supposed to be at?
Because people kill them, and that's the saddest thing.
Yeah, but then we're gonna domesticate them, and then what's that gonna do? It's gonna turn them into bitches.
Yeah.
So then they won't be able to go back in the wild either way.
So what they're supposed to do, but what I find is funny because every video is like, we found little, let's say, Safari. We found Safari young as a cub, and it was injured. So the plan was to raise it until it was able to go in the wild and fend for itself.
Yeah, but it doesn't know how to do that because it hasn't done that.
Somehow, in the middle of the video, the plan changes. Well, we realized Safari was really used to us and really hanging out with us a lot. So we just decided that it's best to just keep it with us.
He's part of the family now.
I'm like, you
destroyed him.
You knew what you were doing. You knew it. Because I did see like many videos of like proper training of like you're not domesticating the animal. You're teaching the animal that, hey, I can't do everything for you. So here's an opportunity for you to like learn how to hunt. Right? Yeah. So like they act as like a safety net, where it's like, okay, you try to hunt, you might fail, try again, and after try to hunt as much as you can, and after let's say you earn half your what's it called, like the amount of pounds you're supposed to eat. Yeah. Right? You hit half the quota, and after we'll give you like the rest. Right? Yeah. But that's not a permanent thing. It's to teach it to like encourage it to continuously eat.
But do you think it will? I feel like they would do the opposite. You say, I got half, but I know I'm going to get my other half when I go back.
Well, but the thing is, you're supposed to decrease the amount you give it each time, right? So you're supposed to like incentivize or encourage it to like really try to fend for itself.
That's the other thing too. I feel like you always hear that any animal that's in captivity, they try to put it back in the wild, ends up dying.
Especially whales.
Yeah.
Especially whales.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy.
Marine lion got like...
Marine lion was
huge, right?
Was that for that shit?
Yeah, because that whale up in there, Shamu or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it Shamu?
No, I think it was a Japanese name.
I'm pretty sure it was Shamu, bro. I'm pretty sure I went there as a kid, and I seen Shamu.
Wait, the name of the species or the name?
No, the name of the whale at the park.
I don't know shit from that. I know the.
And like you go up in the thing, and the thing could like kiss you on the cheek or whatever.
There was Marine Land, but there was another world. The biggest.
Canada's Wonderland.
No, but in the world, I think it was in the U.S. Because we have Marine Land.
Oh yeah, I forget what they have.
Aqua World or Water World or
something like that.
Okay,
Sea World, no?
Sea World, right? Yeah. They had a whale, and they thought they shipped it to Marine Land, and the Marine Land was like, okay, well, it's old, it's going to live its final years here, but they're like, the laws and all that. They're like, no, you got to take this whale out. It has to be with its people. They let it go, and they had people monitoring it, and this whale was like just traveling aimlessly until it just died.
It's been in a box
It's been in a box. It didn't know how to hunt. It didn't know how to move. It didn't know how to do anything. So it literally like you hear day one how it sounds, and it doesn't sound like it sounds scared. The final day, it was just defeated.
Yeah, bro. Cause imagine, it says that we know more about space than we do about the ocean.
Yeah, bro.
So this guy been up in a box 30 feet by 30 feet, and now you're gonna put him in the ocean? Yeah. That we don't even know what's up in there? Yeah. And he been with us. So now he goes, wait a second. He's like, this ain't Jerry. What the hell is that? He's like, wait, what the hell is that? Nah. Yeah.
Giant squids try and eat them because they're giant. And not only that,
crazy.
When it's trying to communicate, so the thing they discovered was a lot of whales, depending on the region, they
have a different sound.
Different dialect.
So it's Quebec.
Literally. So it's like
this brother was speaking English, and he went into the ocean, and they would speak French.
Yeah, and like, like I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, you know. So like it was that situation, and so it couldn't bond. It couldn't travel with people. It couldn't have a mate. So it just died out of misery and just loneliness.
And I feel like
That's horrible.
The animals were. You a house nigga?
Yeah.
Where you been?
Yeah.
We out here in the field. you was eating pie.
Exactly. Get the fuck away from here, you know. So yeah, it was such a sad case, and it just
that's
died.
crazy.
So that's why. So with the lions, it's really important in those safaris, and well, I think they're called the savannas, to like make sure that when the lions are there, you're taking care of the lion, but you don't keep it.
Yeah,
I hope that's crazy.
But is there a lot of stories where it ends up good, or they still end up not surviving?
Bro, that's the funny thing. It's like we only hear half the stories of something.
Of course, because they're not going to tell us same thing with like COVID.
Yeah.
There's 100 deaths, but they're going to tell us there was like 80.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell us all of it.
Fuck.
Because that's going to make people trip.
Even like what's crazy in Texas is like you are allowed to own domestic cats, like big cats.
Yeah,
so like tigers and all that shit, and like you can literally buy a tiger for $500.
Do you know that a tiger is the biggest cat in the world?
Yes, and it's the most ferocious.
Yeah, I don't want a tiger at all. Like a tiger can mash up a lion.
Yes,
bro, I'm not having a tiger.
Mash. It's not even like.
Yeah, no, they'll manhandle.
It's like Debo versus that guy from like the delivery guy. Yeah. You know, give me your goddamn bike, and he the chain, and the guy runs away.
My mom got me this bike, and you go one.
Exactly that. Literally, that's when you think about it, you have to think about it that way, because that's the comparison. But I guess because like not only because the Lion King, but just media and just
they made it think like lions were the biggest thing,
and like not only that, but like you look at like ancient art and all that, they depict the lion as like a sign of royalty. So they put this lion on a pedestal, but you're like, nah, you should look at the damn tiger, because that's why like tigers are.
Which I don't understand too, is because they always say like the king of the jungle is like the lion. Don't they say that?
Yeah.
But lions don't even live in the jungle.
They live in savannah.
Tigers do.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure tiger is the king of the jungle.
Bro, they climb, they swim.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, there was one video. They're like, if you look at this video, look at this picture. If you don't see the tiger, you're already dead. I see green.
Yeah.
I see green. I see green. The tiger's orange. See his eye. And I see his eyes. So I'm like, oh.
Hell no.
You were able to hide, and it's standing up. It was 6'4".
They're huge.
6'4", 6'3". Bro, do you know how crazy that shit is? Hell no. Hell no.
Not yet. Tigers are mad huge. I'm not playing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not playing. Let them be wild.
It's
Why stuff have to not? Why do we have to domesticate everything?
Because we're bored and we just need entertainment.
We have too much time.
We need entertainment, and especially right now, it's like you can make money from anything. So why not make money? Because I was seeing this video with this guy.
Wild animals.
Just a tiger? No, was it? Yeah, it was a tiger, and she's just doing some silly things with it. And I'm looking at each view, and it's like 5.1 million.
Of course. So why not?
8.6 million views. And I'm just like, this person is making money, but I'm just like,
not doing.
I love the tigers, but I wouldn't do that.
I'm not doing any of.
I would be. Yeah.
So, do we want to go?
Wait, I might.
Oh, okay.
Before we forget, because I need to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
We gotta talk about the friend of the year. The friend of the year. If there was ever a title.
Oh
if there was ever a title of best friend of 2025.
This person gains that title.
Yes, because we've often had conversations. I remember earlier we were talking about like how would we distribute if we have like a large sum of money. Yeah. How would we like divide it? What would we do with it? Would we give it to friends? Would we invest it and all that stuff? And I think ultimately we would give some amount or to a friend or a family member, 100%, right?
Especially if we have a significant amount of money.
And it's like pennies to us.
Yeah.
Okay. So if no one knows, but I think anyone who's listening to this obviously knows that we're talking about B. Simone. Yeah. Now there are so many reasons.
Having a week.
Huh?
Who's been having a week or a couple weeks? Yeah.
Oh, yo, this is one thing. Okay, I have to send this to you afterwards because you got to show it to the people. But I saw this and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
If I send you this, I can't help you. That basically means like financially I can't help you Because okay, so I know I've been preached, and some other people cover like her talk about
the financial part.
the finance. But in that interview, she's also talking to her like the guest, and the guest so happens to be her best friend, and her best friend is talking about because she lost her home.
This is B. Simone, sir?
Yeah,
or her best friend.
Her best friend, quotation.
Okay, B. Simone's best friend.
B. Simone's best friend.
Okay.
Her best friend lost her house, got her car repossessed, had to move back with her parents, and had to live on food stamps for all while her friend was making hundreds to close to millions of dollars, right?
Damn.
And funny enough, you say that B. Simone is sitting there and she's like, "Damn, Jesus, damn." So you're thinking, and I'm thinking, everyone's thinking, "Oh shit!" Like B. Simone is also going to be like, I hope B. Simone's going to be asking the question like, "Are you still friends with this person?" You come to find out the person that the lady she's talking about, like her friend who's making hundred thousands to like millions of dollars, is the person who's interviewing her, B. Simone.
Which is crazy. Like, how messed up do you have to be for that person to be telling that story and you talking about like, damn, like you didn't already know about it?
Thank you. And I'm just like, wait a minute.
Damn, what people do for the internet.
Crazy, huh? Crazy. And she's like, damn, Jesus, and that all that stuff.
If only I had the money to help you.
Yeah. Like she sounded like that, and she's like, "But you know how tight I am with my money. You know how like this and this with my money." But I'm like, "B, your best friend lost her house, lost her car, had to live with her parents, had to live on food stamps. You're telling me, and you're making good money on wilding out.
You couldn't give
on
her
these things.
even 1,000, maybe just to get like the first payment on like an apartment.
An apartment. You couldn't even say, "Hey, you know what? Live with me."
Yeah.
You have a big place. You can't say, "Hey, how about you?" Live here with your son.
Yeah, she does have a huge house, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Live here with us. No, live here with me. Just
until you get yourself settled.
Yeah, you know? No, bro. After B was not like she didn't give her any money. After B was like, two things that pissed me off. The first one, when she was just like, "Oh, that's crazy," acting as if like that was like that she never heard this and this is the first time. And the second thing is when what did she say? Oh, fudge. I blacked out. Damn, she said something? Oh, fudge. I forgot.
This guy blacked out. That's crazy.
Damn it. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, she says something else, and I was like, "Yo, bro, it's crazy how you're sitting here." Oh, no, when she was talking about like when she was like, "Yeah, like this is God's plan." Like she's talking to her friend as if like this is all in the works, this is all God's plan.
Yeah, he's putting you through the trials. That's tribulations.
And I hate how we spoke about this earlier, that people eat that up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, because as soon as you bring up God, people are gonna eat it up.
I see you. I know, like, because don't other people say, like Kevin Hart, other people say, like, hey, you know, when I'm in the position, I'm in a good position, I have the money, I have the power to like help others, I'm going to help others, right? Yeah. He says that, and a lot of people follow suit, and you would expect like B. Simone to say that, but nah. But that's not the only thing that really pisses me off about this girl, right? Because she has a history. Remember, like years ago, she was talking about Martin Luther King, like because you find out that like he cheated on his wife, right? And she was like, Martin Luther King ain't shit.
This is how you know that people are too young and stupid.
Thank you.
That's what I was gonna even say, because you were talking about how like the Kevin Harts and people like talk about, if I have the finance, I'll be able to help people. Mm-hmm. But these young kids that are making this money, because is she younger than us?
Or I think she's our age. I think she's 33.
Yeah. Still kind of young.
Yeah.
And so like they make this money, and then you just like, and also at that age, you're trying to still like flex, like show I got this bag, I got that. But like they said, the most rich people in the world are the most humble. Yes. Wasn't it? What's his name? The guy for Bill Gates. This guy drives like an Accord.
She's 35.
He drives like a Honda Accord or something.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, I think he drives a Corolla.
And he doesn't wear designer clothes because, like I said, why do I need to buy a $50,000 shirt when I can buy a $10 shirt and take that $49,990 and invest it? Yeah. And then I'll have $1 million next year. And I still have this shirt because it fit me fine. Or I can buy 30 more of these shirts and wear one every single day. So it will never have to look ratty. It will never have to be bad. I can buy shoes at Walmart for $30. Why do I need $500 pair of shoes? Exactly. I can maybe have one pair of $500 shoes because I decided to treat myself one time. But I don't need a whole freaking wardrobe of just shoes that are so expensive that I wouldn't even want to wear them.
It's so dumb. Like, why would I spend why would I buy like 7 cars that cost like over $100,000?
Don't understand.
You buy 7 cars. You're not driving 7 cars. You're on tour. You're going out. You're doing things. So these cars, like,
it's just a flex.
Yeah. Don't. Okay. So maybe there, in LA, you don't have to change tires because it's one season, right? But like, you have to change the oil. You have to do maintenance, right? So like,
I'll just pay somebody for that. But then, why are you gonna pay somebody to change the oil on your 7 cars that you've never driven before?
You're wasting so much money. You're wasting so much money, bro.
Maybe it's because I don't necessarily care about cars like that. Like, I'm not big on cars. To me, like, as long as my car gets me from A to B, I'm cool. It doesn't need to be the most luxurious car, which I realized too when I was younger. I started my first job. I was making decent money, and the first thing that like some of my brother's friends said, who like they were in the lifestyle of I want to flex, I want to show off. They're like, yo, why don't you get yourself like an Infinity or something like that? I was like, why do I want a $60,000 car right now? I paid $2,000 cash for this car. I don't have car payments. It gets to me to where I need to go. Why do I want a $60,000 car where I have payments? Oh, but it's gonna be cool. I don't give a fuck about being cool, bro. Yeah. I'm cool because I got money now. Because my car doesn't cost me $1,000 a month. But that's what I mean. It's about like, oh, but this person's gonna find you cool. I don't give a shit what that person thinks.
I really don't care. It's just
like,
wild.
I don't get, like, I've never understood having multiple cars. I don't even understand having, like, even now, when I was younger, my first car, even though it was a shit box, I was sad when it got scratched. I was sad because I was like, this is my first car. I like it. Now I've had 3 cars. At this point, my car has scratches. I'm just like, yo, it still drives, bro. Yeah. It sucks, obviously, but, like, I'm not spending $1,000 to fix this when it doesn't do anything to the car other than cosmetics.
Yeah, only cosmetics. And you're
when I have the extra money, maybe I'll fix it. But to me, it's not going to bother me now. No. But I don't understand people talking about this. And then, like, when it happens, they need to fix it right away. Or I need to get a new car because this one's too ugly now. I need to change the paint job because I don't like how it looks. It's like the same thing with people with phones. Where they have to get the latest phone. Yeah, which I kind of used to be that way. Obviously, when I was younger, a little bit. I just wanted the newer phone. Because also back then, we were, like, in the era where, like, phones were changing drastically. True. Now, everything's a monster phone. Yeah. But yeah, we went to, like, the flip phone. Then they had, like, the Razor stuff. Yeah. I was like, of course I want the Razor. Yeah. It looked a BlackBerry. I had the goddamn flip phone. Everyone had BlackBerry. So I was like, of course I want a BlackBerry. It looks gangster. And then I got the knockoff BlackBerry. Which one? Like the Huey or whatever that name was. Huawei. Yeah. So it was still cool. So then that, like, those times now. But now, like, I get it more like, well, like this phone, I had to get it because my other phone was bruck. But I still tried to get the cheapest phone I could. And I was able to get a good deal. I don't need the best phone. I just need a phone that works.
Give me a phone that works.
Other than the fact that nowadays you kind of need a specific level of phone, especially if it's your only way of communication. Certain phones have certain, like...
But you just need the basics, like connection to the Wi-Fi. You're able to download apps. You're able to text. You're able to call, and
Yeah, so that's I don't understand any of those things.
Nah, man. And another thing that Simone that did that really annoyed me was like popularizing the downplay of like a 9 to 5,
which I don't understand.
She was like one of the earliest people on social media to like downplay, like, I don't want a guy who's 9 to 5. I don't want this. I don't want a guy. Like, I need a guy who's driven, who's this and that. What if, like, to be very honest with you, not everybody in the world wants to be a boss. Yeah. Not a lot of people want to have the stress of being like an owner of this huge establishment. Some people just want a steady income in order to be able to pursue the things that they want to do and just be able to live with like a steady life, you know?
And also, I don't understand how these people are so twisted in their minds that they don't realize a normal 9 to 5 is how you eat out every night, is how you get health care. Because a nurse, I guess you wouldn't necessarily consider a normal 9 to 5, but it's still technically like a 9 to 5 in that way.
In that category, yeah.
So when you want to go get your shots or you want to go get like all this kind of stuff, you need those 9 to 5 people. Yeah. When you want to go to restaurants every night, you think that person's a boss? No, the waiter is a 9 to 5 worker. Yeah. So the only way you can eat at those restaurants is if we have these people. We are what creates the society. 100%. You guys live in it because we are able to create this.
100%, bro.
Which even annoyed me. I seen it like recently. Well, more for the, how this like this made in Canada, use that, this made in Quebec kind of thing. I seen something like that saying like businesses that are like Canadian based and all that apply here to get a $200,000 loan for like expenses and new technology for your company. So I was like, okay. So you have the ability to give out $200,000 loans and grants to these companies to build their companies more, who's already making money, but we got homeless people in the streets. There you don't have money for these homeless people.
But like we spoke about this off the pod. The only the
do that because it's going to benefit
reward,
them.
Yeah, they reward the people, the 1%.
Wealthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they like, oh, our city looks so ugly with all the graffiti and all the homeless people. But hey, Fortune 500 company, you need $1 million because you want to do this new advertisement promo? No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, but my advertisement looks disgusting because there's homeless people walking by. So why not fix the people that have homeless problems, and then your company's you're gonna have more people that come to the city because it doesn't look like garbage.
It's crazy.
This shit is annoying,
or it's like
bro.
those inhumane. This is what I find is really inhumane when you have those anti like homeless seats. Do you know like the
I've
chairs?
Never seen that, but that's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
It's because they don't want it to be dirty.
They don't want them to sit there, or they don't want them to lie down there and all that stuff. But I'm like, you don't. You're tearing down like the old brewery mission is no longer there. I think in downtown, some homeless shelters are being dismantled. They're not getting any funds. So like, what the hell do you expect?
Yeah, the person already doesn't have a home. What do you think? What do you expect them to do?
What do you expect them from them? It's so crazy. So I was like, bro,
no, we're backwards as hell.
This whole like, so just going back to B. Simone, like I know a lot of people are like shitting on her, and to be very honest with you, rightfully fucking so. It's actually. Like there's so many things that she does. Not only does she like I said, the friend thing. She's trolling on H&M. She goes to Then she's talking about like Martin Luther King. Then she's talking about the 9 to 5, and like it's just everything about her. I thought I could
turns you off.
Yeah, I thought I could be like, you know what? Because there are some times like there was one time she said something, and I was like, yeah, you make sense because she went off on women who are bigger. And they're asking for a guy who is 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
But they're getting mad over the fact that like they're overweight, right? When the guy says, "Oh, I want you to be skinnier," and like, "Well, no, I don't want that. But I want a guy who's 6 feet." You can't have the cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
So B. Simone actually made a response, and I was like, "Okay, this was like I was like, okay, this is really cool. It's kind of convincing me that you're turning over a new leaf." But then the Martin Luther King, the 9 to 5, and all that shit. I'm like, you know what, man?
Just a quick question. My bad. For the thing with like the friend thing. Anytime during that interview, did the friend ever like say like, "But you know about this"? Like, did she acknowledge that she knows about this?
No, bro.
Because how are you gonna be talking about like that? Shit will piss me off if I'm talking about something to you and you already know about it and you acting like you knew.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, nigga, you know about it.
Like, how can you do that to you say it's your best friend? It's not just a regular friend. This is someone who I believe that you confide in. Yeah. You tell them your secrets. Like, you make sure like this person's like
family. You don't call this person the best friend just for this, or unless maybe you do. Yeah. You just call it for like the what's the freak shit it's called? The goddamn like the look of it. Or what?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to say. Like the status. Yeah, the status.
Yeah.
Cause I was gonna say, if I'm talking about my best friend, then I'm not letting my best friend go on the internet say these things. I'm just talking about damn.
Yeah.
And or even if I do, well, I wouldn't do that regardless. But even if I would do off camera, I'd be like, no, I got you.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That story that you told me.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, the fact that you and doing all that stuff. Yeah. I don't get it, bro.
And then the friend. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shit on some people. Like, not. I'm gonna shit on like, some people. It's just like how are you going to be like, yeah, but you know what? I thank God for putting me through these things, because God told me that God put me through this trial. Like, I knew that this was a plan from God because, like, if this didn't happen, then I wouldn't be able to learn these kind of lessons. And obviously, you have B. Simone be like, yeah, that's true. Sense. No, bitch. The reason why you're nodding like that is because that person is not holding you, like, accountable.
Yeah, accountable. He's putting. Imagine if God put that best friend, or maybe that best friend is where they're at and you are friends with that friend, so God is like, I created this person, they're in a good financial spot, I know they're a good person, so they're going to help their friend in this time, needing time.
Yeah.
But no, you want to talk about, oh no, you're right, girl, yeah, God is just putting you through trials, which is so annoying to me.
Crazy.
Which I was going to also say how you were saying that she said something and you were like, oh, that makes sense. That's the other thing. I feel like on the internet, people like, oh, this person's an idiot, so they can never say anything intelligent. But nah, sometimes you can not like somebody and still agree with something they say.
Yes.
That's the same thing like Aber and Preach said, right? We don't like Fresh and Fit, but at one point they said something like, okay, this makes sense.
It makes sense.
You're an idiot, but you can still make sense at times.
Exactly.
So that's why I feel like people, as soon as you say something stupid on the internet, you're an idiot. You can never say anything smart.
Yeah, you can never.
But that's not the case.
There's only one person I would never, ever fucking listen to. I promise you, I would never, ever listen to her. Ever.
Who?
Candace Owens.
You don't like Candace Owens? I don't know, bro.
No.
Not that I don't.
if you like her, it's because you don't know her enough.
Yeah, not that I like her or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know enough about her. But I feel like she's definitely said some things that are good. But then she's also said some wild shit.
Trust me, she has said some good things, but some other, but a lot of things. She'll be like, for example, she believes that science is gay. If you are an astronaut, you're gay and you're satanic. And there is a science is
what is the
evolution is not real.
What is the fucking correlation to
bro?
I'm trying to think about that shit. Hurt in my head.
These stupid dots that don't make sense. And after she's like, "Oh yeah, this makes total sense," and people are listening to this shit.
Yeah, of course they eat it up because she has a status now.
It's so dumb. It's so several times. Like even for example, like the George Floyd situation, right? Yeah. The George Floyd situation happens, and Candace was hell bent to prove that he did not die from being choked by Derek Chauvin. And you have specialists, you have the autopsies, you have everything. You have
showing
witnesses.
The cops that were there and said even we felt like he was on his neck too long.
And no, he died because it was a drug overdose. And the person was like, okay, I want you to understand that if you take this amount, this quantity, and this is your first time, it is going to be lethal. It's a lethal dose. However, if you take this amount for years,
your body adapts.
Your body adapts. Like if you're not taking that crazy amount, but you're slowly like bit by bit, and you're just upping it every few times, like you said, you're going to adapt. Yeah. And the thing is, we'll show you a heart that stresses while it's trying to pump blood while you're you're in the process of overdosing, and we're going to show you the heart of George Floyd. And as you can see, he is not suffering from an overdose.
Yeah, but that's science, right? Science is not real.
Who wrote that? Were they Jewish?
Say word. Nah, that's crazy.
Hey,
that's bro. Too. Like, it doesn't even take, it just takes basic common sense to understand that. Mm-hmm. For example, if you start smoking, if you smoke 7 packs in one day when you first start smoking, it's going to destroy you. Mm-hmm. But when you've been smoking for 30 years, you can most likely probably smoke 3 packs in a day because you've adapted to it.
Yes.
Same thing with smoking weed. You smoke a joint when you first start, it's going to fuck you up. Mm-hmm. But if you've been smoking for the last 30 years every single day, one joint probably doesn't do shit to you.
No.
Bro, our bodies adapt. Like, the fact that you can't even, think that that's a possibility is crazy to me.
And she thinks that there's some people running this world, so therefore, you shouldn't trust the science. She says, I'm not going to trust the science because the science is rooted in satanic rituals and this and that. And you're like, yo, bro,
shut up.
And you can't win. You can't win with these people.
Because now she's a status on the internet.
And people are going to defend her.
People are going to defend her.
And people are going to go like...
I love her, so of course I'm going to defend her.
It's crazy. And I'm like... And there was one time... Oh, fudge. I know, I can't really talk about it because I don't remember it too much. But there was a time when she was talking to someone about sex. About pornography.
Yeah.
And just... how she feels like certain acts of sex are evil. Like they're evil. They're evil. And you shouldn't do these things. After there was a time where her husband, if I remember this properly, there was a question where they're like, okay, you said that you will do, is that me or you?
That's me, yeah.
If you said that you'll do anything for your husband, so if your husband asks you to do this for you, give you head, are you going to do it? And after she's like, obviously not. But it's like, but you said that you're going to please your husband in any way, in any fashion, and it doesn't matter what it is, so long as he's straight and he's with you. So if he asks, she cornered Candace, and Candace just short circuited.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to say she flipped that shit on her.
Oh no. She didn't flip. She
short circuited.
It's just,
I don't understand.
It's horrible. And Jesus Christ told us this, and evolution is not like this, and evolution is satanic, and that if you believe that dinosaurs exist, you, my friend, are a product of satanism. And I'm like, you can never win.
It's literally
you can never win.
Proven.
You can never win, bro.
That's the thing, is
but who?
It's not
but who?
By
who
the bones that we found in the earth.
I should get
by the science. It's crazy.
I'm gonna get a wig and just pretend like the opposition.
I just don't understand how things that actually been proven, you feel like you can have an argument against. But then shit that you feel we can't argue against because I feel that way.
It's crazy. You can't win.
No, that shit is annoying, yo.
Like I know that this happened. I know that you didn't do it, but I feel that this, like I feel this way. And I'm like,
so because I feel that way, you need to validate my feelings. Bro, I don't understand this world.
And that's dating. That's also dating 2025.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? Last thing. Okay, well, I want to say this because shit, we're only an hour.
We're okay. Well, I was gonna say we got a treat for later.
Okay. So. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is one thing I want to say. Okay, so I had this conversation with a friend, and it's crazy how like some people. I know that we like a lot of red pillars talk like this, but honestly and truly, if one thing I have to say that I agree with is a lot of people going to like dates with this mentality that they are in a Disney movie.
100%.
Where it's like, if the kiss is not right, the first kiss is not right, it's not meant to be. If the first time we have sex, if it's not perfect, it's not meant to be. And if I have to tell you how I want to be pleased, that means that it feels like I'm forcing you to please me.
I don't understand.
And I'm just like, wait. So I asked people like, so you're telling me that if you kiss this guy, the kiss has to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, if you don't feel the spark, that means that it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. So he can be perfect, like the date
in every other way,
but because you guys didn't kiss properly the first time, it's bad.
I feel like that's because of technology. Because with technology,
you mean like specifically like social media or what?
Well, just technology in general has changed so much over the years that we can through technology, we can kind of be perfect in a way. Okay. So now in other aspects of our life, we're thinking, well, I can do this, so this should be like this too. It's like because of the technology we have, we assume like, okay, my relationship has to be perfect, but nothing is ever going to be perfect.
No.
Especially something that's natural like that.
Yeah.
You're going to have issues. You have to learn how to deal with those issues and come out on the other side.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But it's because, like I said, for example, Netflix, I can pause Netflix. I can rewind it. I can go fast forward. So when something's wrong in my relationship, why can't I just pause it here? Or why can't I just want to move past this. Let me fast forward. We can't do that. But because we're so used to technology 100%. And the fact that we can have everything in the palm of our hand, we think, well, my relationship has to be like that. My this has to be like that. Everything needs to be like the way that this can do. But we can't do that. And then that's why people panic. Because like, no, why is it not working out?
Yeah.
Because it takes time and it takes work.
And like
people talking about like, I love you after freaking 3 days.
Girl.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
And then now when you do know me, how could I have ever loved this person? Because you didn't love me back then.
100%.
But now you realize who I am, and you're like, wait a second, I love that. But that was not, you didn't know who that was.
You loved the image of what you wanted.
Yeah, what you thought it was going to be.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
Yo, bro, the funny thing is, like, one time, this was like a couple years ago. It was during the winter time because it was still football season, and I was on Tinder. So this was a long time ago, like probably 2017. Damn. And I messaged, like, I matched up with this girl early in the morning, and we're talking. And I was just like, so what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just chilling Sunday. I'm just like, chill, take it easy. She's like, do you like football? I'm like, yeah, I like football. She's like, yeah, but like, do you like watching football? I'm like, yeah, like, I don't mind it. I watch it. Because I used to watch the Super Bowl with you, right? So I tell her, yeah, I don't mind. She's like, okay, well, you know, I'm done doing my nails. And like, if you want, you can come over and we can watch football together. And like, I can cook. Just remember to bring a condom. Damn. I've only known this lady for like 30 minutes. 45 minutes max.
That's crazy.
I swear, I'm like, and for me, and this is
that's Tinder, bro.
This is Tinder, and for me, look, guys, a lot of people are really good with hookup culture. With strangers, I'm not good. I'm not good.
I feel like that would make me nervous.
But I was immediately, I was like, who are you? Like,
yeah, damn.
And she's like, like I asked her a question, so I'm like, and she sent me her address. So I was like,
nah, that's scary.
So that's kind of crazy, don't you think?
I'm gonna wake up in handcuffs and freaking
slice my dick off, sell my organs, like, you know, to the black market.
That's too easy.
So I was like, yo, girl, like, that's kind of. So I asked her. I don't know how we got into the convo, but I was like, I basically told her, was like, you barely know who I am. I could be a serial killer. You could be like my next victim. We don't know. You could kill me.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but the thing is, the way I move is that I have to meet you first. And before I decide if I want to pursue a relationship. But I'm like, and for me, I'm just like, I get you. I don't mind meeting you, but I only know you for 30 minutes, and you're giving me the address to your place. Do you not think that's a little
Not
odd?
crazy.
And so, the fact that you're mentioning this makes you even more creepier. Okay.
Yeah, you tap that ass?
No, bro.
No, that's crazy.
No.
That's
absolutely
first of all,
panic mode.
let's flip the roles.
Yeah.
Let's flip the roles. Because this is a woman coming to you, right?
Yeah.
Talking about, okay, we can have sex today. In the next 2 hours.
30 minutes of me and
that, and you're like, whoa, that's kind of crazy.
This is crazy.
And now you're the creep because you're like questioning that.
Yeah.
If you were a man that said, talk to a girl in there and say, hey, yo, I'm going to make you dinner. Don't forget, I'm going to blow your back out after. She'd be like, first of all, bro. And then now you're the bad person.
Yeah.
But she did that to you. You questioned it. Just questioned it.
And I'm still.
And now you're the creep.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro, yo, we can't win.
You can't win. So for me,
That's
I was like,
crazy.
And I promise you, Nathan, I promise you right now. Oh, shit. I promise you. If you were single, you will understand 100% what I'm talking about. There are so many opportunities where I'm just like,
especially now.
I'm just like, okay, you are very lucky. Like, I went on this date with this girl, with two girls, around my area, and they're like, oh, I'll come and see you, right? I'll just come and see you. So I was like, okay, cool. We walked to like the ice cream shop, right? Because we wanted to get ice cream. It was a hot day. And after, it was like during the summertime, and they're like, oh, I'm going to be late, so I can only meet you at like 9:30. I saw on Google that the ice cream store closes at 12. So if that's okay with you, like, can we meet here at like 9:30? Now for me, I'm like, I know my place. I know my neighborhood. Okay, cool. But I'm like, you're going to meet a random dude. Not right.
And you want to wait till late at night. Late
at night, where people are gone home, where a few people are outside, and you want to go on a date with a dude. Like, do you not? Yo, bro. So for me, I was like, I'm gonna talk to my nieces.
I was gonna say,
to my nieces.
I was gonna say, does she realize that you're darker than her shadow?
And then that's the thing.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You could just pop up.
Pop up. Sometimes you gotta pop up show niggas. So like for me, it's just crazy.
No,
this
that's
was
wild.
Just last year. So for me, I'm like, and I had a conversation with her because we did like start talking and a little bit more, and I told her, I was like, yo, do you know what you did was kind of crazy? Like, you don't know who I am. I could be anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but my friends know my location. I'm like, cool, but so still you will die.
They'll find your body.
They'll find your body.
Yeah. They'll beep, 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 and then they'll just find you there. Just because they know your location, not mean they're saving you. You think that Superman is gonna fly and land there?
Did he send a picture of who I am? Like, no, they just know where I am, where I am. But I'm like, oh.
No, it's crazy. Also, random question.
Go ahead.
Sidetracking this.
No, go ahead.
The ice cream shop that you guys go to. Is it called Wild Willie's? Is that the one that we used to go to back in the day?
No, there's
because somebody said like Wild Willie's is supposed to be like the best ice cream place, right?
Yes, it is.
That's not the one that we used to go to back in the day?
We used to go to one of the locations. Yeah.
Okay, but that's what it was, Wild Willie's, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day. Okay,
that was the one that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know the new ones. But now my sister went like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and she got 1 scoop for her, 2 for my nieces, $26.
Of course it is. Oh my god.
I
love ice cream. God damn.
I buy a bucket for $5.
Yeah, no. Promise you, I'm gonna sit at home and enjoy myself with a bucket.
Yeah.
I'm paying $26 for 3 scoops.
So 3 scoops. So like in total, 5 scoops. 1 for her.
Oh yeah, 2 for the Insane still.
$26. $26, Nathan. Ice cream was supposed to be an inexpensive treat.
Yeah. Well, but we already know that the ice cream man was expensive as shit too.
Remember
yeah. Ice cream truck.
$8 for those slow.
And I said the ice cream truck's here. Mom used to throw me like $1 so you can have a freezy.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro. That like freaking good ice cream is like $2.
Yeah.
$3.
And if you have like if you look at the far corner of the menu, you see like the super
like the
cool,
Sundays banana split, talking about $5, $7. You over there with your loony.
And obviously you have that one kid who's like, eating the freaking Sunday.
Yeah. Or the chocolate on his face. Oh, you couldn't get one?
You piece of
Fuck
shit.
you, bro. They tapping shit out his hand. I used to hate that shit. I used to literally go, what can I get with this? This guy talking about you can get a freezy.
Yeah.
I can make you an ice cone, like the freaking ice with the freaking like the juice on it.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit, bro. I want the ice cream.
Oh,
the ice cream is $3.
Yeah.
Yo, can I pay you back next time? Like, yo, freaking.
It's crazy now because
that was back
25
years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, from
a quarter of a decade.
Because which is wild. I remember like ice cream used to cost not ice cream freezies were 25 cents.
Bro, yeah, the Depenard.
And the Depenard was 25 cents. I was just like, okay, $1. I
Hell
grabbed 4.
Yeah.
I grabbed 4.
And those are the big ones too.
And the big ones. Now it's just now I went with my nieces. I got myself two freezies. One of my nieces got like the ice cream sandwich, and like the
It was
Klondike.
like $25.
$18. I'm like, wait.
Crazy. Yeah, I was like, yo, show me that. It's crazy as I go to those places and I don't ask for the receipt. I think I'm gonna start asking for the receipt.
Ask for bro. So the drumsticks. Why is a drumstick $6?
Nah, yeah, I don't even buy them shits no more. They're not even that good.
You're not even that good.
I'm not paying no $6 for that shit.
$6 for a drumstick?
The Haagen-Dazs freaking ice cream bar.
Yeah,
it's like $8.
Why?
Yeah, give me the tub of freaking the actual ice cream.
And I'm satisfied.
I remember one time I went to a dépanneur.
Yeah.
And I was like going like all the time for work, and I was getting like what's called like a Gatorade or like a drink, and like a little croissant that they have in like the bakery part. It was costing me like I think $9, which is still crazy.
That's crazy.
One day I got like an extra pastry thing, so I was like, oh, it might be an extra $2-3. I get to the cash, she's like 27. I was like 27 what? I was like, what the hell is 27? And then I realized she put the Gatorade twice. I was like, I only got one. She's like, oh, I didn't realize I scanned it. I was like, but I already paid at this point, so I'm gonna just go grab another one then, because I paid for the shit. She's like, yeah, that's fine. Sorry. I was like, yo, when I saw 27, I was like, 27 what?
Yo, bitch.
Yeah, stop. Yo, redo that shit.
Redo this shit.
And then my stupid ass tapped because I wasn't even thinking about it. But I was like, wait, 27?
Yo, no.
I was like, what the hell is 27? But I was like, yeah, so I'm going to get myself another Gatorade. She's like, yeah, that's my fault.
No.
27 goddamn dollars. But even so, for 2 Gatorades and 2 freaking croissants.
That's too much.
Bro.
I bought a pistachio croissant for $12. Bro, it hurt me. That's crazy. It hurt me. It was fucking good.
Funny?
It was fucking good, but never again.
Actually, it was not funny, actually.
What?
I remember when I lost my card, my debit card.
Yeah.
I had to get a new one.
Yeah.
But I didn't, I think, they had canceled my card, and I had my new one, or like I had a temporary one or something like that, but it wasn't activated yet in my phone. So it was still the old card. Tell me how I went to like a bakery at one of the jobs. I got myself like a croissant and like a hot chocolate. Shit was $3.
Shit.
I went, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay card. She's like, okay, cool. Beep, declined. I was like, give me a second. I know the money's there.
Yeah.
Let me wipe it off and do it again. Quick, declined. I was like, look behind me. There was a lineup. I was like, I'm gonna try it one last time. Tell me how I had to leave the shit there and walk out.
Damn, bro.
I was like, this shit is crazy.
The struggle.
And like it was like a prepared drink. Like they had to go over there and prepare it.
Oh.
And then it was there, and I had to walk away. I'm like, yeah, my bad, because I had no other like money on me.
Oh shit.
I had money on me, but my card wasn't working.
The card was not working.
And I think I forgot my wallet like in the car. Damn. So I had my phone. Yeah, that's what it was. I had my phone.
Okay.
So I'm good. I had my phone.
Yeah.
Shit wasn't working.
Damn, bro.
I had to walk away from $3. Knowing that I had the goddamn money, I just didn't have it like on me at the moment. I can never go back. Damn. I can actually never go back. There was a lineup, bro. And the way this woman was looking at me was pissing me off even more. She was like
oh, I hate that. Just don't make it fucking.
I was like, yeah, could you like
don't make a face.
Look at me looking at you. Yeah. Understand what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I got the money. Stupid. So I was like, nah, I can't go back there. And it was tasting good too, them things. I could never go back. I never went back.
It was a cafe? Like a local cafe?
Like an actual, like a little like home kind of cafe thing. Good, yeah. And I can't go back now.
No, it's okay.
My goddamn card was...
It's a sign for you to not.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you need to stop. But yeah, so you want to try this little thing that I got?
Yeah.
So guys, before I came here, I went to the store really quick, and then I seen this shit. It says mango flavored jerky. And you guys, I think, do they know?
What?
That we love mango?
I
don't know. Well, you know now. We love mango. So I was like, yo, let me try this. But it also says mango and jalapeno in the same bag. So we're going to try one, and we're going to see who gets mango. Or maybe we both don't get mango, and we're going to see. Imagine we both get mango and don't realize it's mango, because this is jerky, and it's probably toxic.
That sucks. I don't know. I can't touch my eyes. I'm never going to touch my eyes.
Say a word, I can't open this shit.
Come on, man.
Nah, on camera?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that was about to piss me off.
So, we don't know?
Woo! The smell that just came off of this?
No.
I don't know if I like that. Okay, it's not so bad. So here, I'll let you take one.
Okay.
This is jerky. You're about to eat this another time, right?
What? Okay. Oh, okay.
It's a big-ass goddamn piece.
Ooh.
If I tell you the price of this?
17?
Nah, that's why.
Okay.
I would have not bought this shit.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It definitely don't smell like mango. So I don't know. Yours smell like mango?
No, it doesn't. It smells
I'm
like jerky.
scared. It smells scary.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think mine is mango. So I definitely don't taste jalapeno.
Mine's mango also.
Not bad.
Is it a mix or?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're mixed. No, it says 2 different flavors in one bag. But maybe because they're together, you probably taste the heat too.
Wait, jerky's naturally sweet, right?
No, I think it's because it's mango. It says feed your sweet side, feed your spicy side.
I only have the sweet side.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try another one?
I'm on the left. I'm gonna
try to get like the spicy one?
Yeah.
It tastes like a little bit of spice, but I think it's just because they're mixed. Spicy?
Oh.
Sweet again? So maybe they're fucking with us. I don't know.
No.
Brown with jalapeno?
Oh, you know. Nah, that's some white people spice.
Damn, I think I actually got jalapeno too. Damn, so we literally pulled out both the mango and then both the jalapeno.
Damn.
There you go.
But
What the hell? That ain't spicy.
I'm
it's
excited.
Like pepper, bro.
I'm excited for the snake jerky.
Oh yeah, when do we think we're gonna do this?
We're gonna do this next month. Well, next month is like next week. Next week, literally.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, because also
time.
Canada. When this episode drops, it's gonna be Canada Day for all our Canadian fans.
Yeah.
For all the American ones, that's not a real holiday. They gotta wait for the 4th of July, right?
Mm-hmm. On a Friday or Thursday? No,
Friday.
Right.
Oh, lucky them. Ours is like goddamn Tuesday.
Yeah. Done.
You can do it on Tuesday. And even you don't get any of these type of holidays.
I don't get them. I can, but I don't choose to. But yeah. Okay. So
you actually have the option to take it off, but you just don't?
I just don't. Because fuck holidays. Fuck holidays.
But I guess you get paid more, right?
Yeah, I get paid more. More. The only holiday I just take off now is Christmas.
Yeah.
And New Year's.
Yeah, I think since the day I started working, I told every employer that I work for I refuse to work on Christmas. Mm-hmm. You must be crazy. Or you can say that I work, and I promise you I'm not coming. But now, obviously, those are like part-time jobs. Mm-hmm. There was a chance. Nowadays, I've never worked on Christmas and I was going to say like a real job. Not a real job, just like a more office-style job or whatever. Mm-hmm. A 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I've never had to work on Christmas. It was only McDonald's days.
For me, I had to work Christmas a lot.
Oh, yeah, because you worked at the airport, right?
I worked at the airport. Oh.
That must be crazy on Christmas, bro.
Oh, bro.
I also refuse.
Delayed flights.
Just
vouchers.
Christmas in general, yeah, because people are flying for the holidays.
Oh, bro, I don't miss those days.
That's also crazy to me to think about having to fly on Christmas morning.
I don't know why you.
Which I know people. My best friend did that when he was younger. Because their Christmas gift was a trip.
Okay, well.
Which is kind of cool.
But that's
at the same time,
like, hey, we're traveling on Christmas. Like, I would travel a week or a few days before Christmas.
Yeah.
Never on Christmas Day.
But no, it was literally like that was their gift. They came up like in the morning, opened their gift, and it was like, get your bags packed. We're leaving in like 2 hours. Which is kind of gangster.
Yeah. But it's kind of gangster, but it's like.
And I think, to be honest, I think it was Disneyland.
Oh shit.
It's kind of gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, I feel like as a kid, I would lose my absolute flipping mind.
If you went to where, Disney World?
If I woke up on Christmas morning and it was a card that said, pack your bags, we're going to Disney World, I'm like, wait a second. let me die for a second, and I'll come back, and then we'll go. Yeah, I'll lose my shit.
Yeah.
As a kid. But even though I've heard many people say that Disney World is better experience as an adult. Because there's so many things that you can't do as a kid.
I heard about that. Someone said like Christmas is better as a... Not Christmas, what am I saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. You must steal Christmas from children.
No.
Yeah, Disney World.
Disney World is so much better as an adult than when you're a kid.
And they also said it's massive. Like, it takes more than a week to see the whole park.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's like a town. That's how big that shit is. They said you need at least a week to be able to to see everything comfortably. Mm. You're definitely not seeing the whole shit in a day.
No.
And you'll be rushing like crazy. They said even in a few days. Like, you need a good week to be able to go and see everything, especially because there's probably stupid lines.
Yeah.
Which is also I think I looked it up one time years ago. Mm-hmm. for one person back then, which was I would say a good 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $500 for like an entry ticket.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then
How
that's
much is it
not
now?
we don't live there, right? So you have to also fly there.
Fly there.
That's not including the hotel. Like
I want to see how much it is.
I don't know, but it was crazy when I saw that.
How much does
I don't know.
it cost to enter Disney World or Land?
World, because land is not as big. Which also supposedly I heard like a comic one time talking that's from like Florida say that it's not actually in Florida. So they say that I guess because Florida is such like a popularized like area that they say it's actually in Florida, but he said it's actually just outside of Florida.
Oh, okay. Vacations.
Look this up.
Oh shit. Oh.
What is it?
Oh, this is just a. Oh, this is just. Oh.
This is what? Just the parking?
How many days? Oh no, this is okay. So it's it's 9:15 for the hotel.
915 for the hotel for one day.
For one, I think it's no from the 4th. Oh, from the 4th to the 11th. So that's like 7 days.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Like a grand.
Huh?
A grand for a week. Still crazy.
But that's not including entry.
No, yeah, that's literally just your hotel.
And the
that's what I
entry
mean.
fee's 200 person.
Okay, so maybe I saw it differently, because I doubt that the price went down. Yeah, but still, $200 to enter.
Yeah,
it's still a lot.
It's a lot.
I got a family of 5.
Yeah.
That's a grand just to enter. Then a grand for the hotel. And then you haven't eaten any food yet.
No.
Food. You haven't traveled there yet for 5 people to travel to Florida.
So you paying?
Yeah, I'm
her?
at least 10 G's for everything. The flight for 5 people, there and back.
Sure.
We're not going for a day, so you're spending that. I'm gonna have to rent a car.
10 G's.
Pay for gas.
Yeah.
Food. Yeah, bro. At least I would say.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's a goddamn lot. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm dying fucking heat. So finish it off with Canada Day.
The Canada Day facts. I looked up some facts, guys, because we're gonna post it. Well, it's gonna be posted on Canada Day.
Fellow Canadians.
So I said,
celebrate with us.
So I have interesting or weird facts. Which one do you want?
Weird.
I think the interesting was actually better, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I was looking through it. Yeah.
That's like, girl, like, this one, honey, or this one, honey?
Yeah, I'm going to pick it anyways.
Pick this one. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick this one.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I had to do it to you. Okay, so it said, oh, this was crazy. It says 23% of Canada's population is foreign born.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
right.
a lot.
That's a lot is right. It says Canada boasts one of the world's most diverse populations, owing largely to progressive immigration policies that date back to at least 1967.
Yeah. That Expo 67.
Yeah.
Trudeau.
This is also crazy too. I didn't realize this. It says Canada is so big it occupies 6 time zones.
6?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it names them too.
Wait. We have Mountain, Pacific.
Let's see how many you can name. There's 6 of them.
Okay. So
you said Mountain.
Yeah. Pacific.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Atlantic.
Yeah. 2 more.
Pacific, Atlantic. I already said Mountain. Central.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you're getting this one. Maybe you will. I don't know. I didn't even know this was one.
Wait, but the last one is not named after a coast, or its name is a. No, I don't know. Central. I don't know.
I was gonna say, you want me to give you a hint?
Okay.
It's a province.
Yeah, it's a province.
Yeah.
Is it Prince Edward or Newfoundland?
It's Newfoundland. Newfoundland standard.
That's crazy.
6 of them, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 6 is crazy.
Holy
now, this
crap.
one too.
We're huge.
So, which I feel like I potentially have been to this. It says Canada has a museum for immigration.
How does that work?
It's in Halifax,
How does that
Nova
look
Scotia.
like? For immigration?
Yeah, it says the Canadian Museum of Immigration is Canada's 6th national museum, packed with features, exhibition, and events. The museum tracks over 400 years of immigration to Canada, telling the story of Canada's immigrants. Museum goers can even trace their own family history of immigration through Canada with the help of Scotiabank. What? Yeah, that's how I feel like, yo.
It's like a slave
That's
museum.
100% what I feel like.
Because the Canadians don't want to be mean. They want
Yeah,
to be
they
nice.
call it immigration museum. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All the black people that went there found out about their history. That's what happened.
Shoot.
It says Canada has the largest moose population in the world.
Yeah.
Figured that, right? It says cash. Oh, this I did not. Well, I knew one of them. I didn't know the second. It says Canada's national sport is hockey.
Yeah.
And lacrosse.
Who plays lacrosse?
Yeah, I've never played lacrosse in my life.
You know what? Because lacrosse is a native sport, natives. So I think that they want to like be nice and be like, yo, because I don't know a lot of people who play lacrosse.
Hockey is like the winter sport. Lacrosse is the summer sport.
I just play street hockey.
Yeah, and even that I was not necessarily.
And that's field hockey. The fudge?
That's crazy. Field hockey is crazy.
I want to see how field hockey is.
It says Canada performs exceptionally in both sports, ranking highly in international competition.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know that much about hockey.
Yeah,
but from what I know, Canadians aren't that great.
With soccer.
The hockey, they say.
Yeah, but we're good with hockey. We're monsters with hockey, bro.
The Montreal Canadiens?
No, not the Canadians. Like the Canada.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Montreal Canadiens, from what I know, not doing good at all.
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's funny because we're in the Gold Cup for soccer right now, and we're in the quarterfinals, so that's April. And I think we're versus Panama. So.
Damn. But yeah, it says surprising Canadians, like people that you didn't know.
Okay.
Alexander Graham Bell. Oh, shit. To be honest with you, I don't even... Well, I know he's known for something, but I didn't know he was Canadian. James Cameron. It doesn't even say. It just gives their names.
From where? That's it?
It just says they're Canadian.
Okay.
Guy La Liberté, founder of Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah,
Shocker.
Yeah, I knew that.
Joni Mitchell. I've heard that name before, but I don't know what it is.
Wait, Joni Mitchell! Texas! I
feel like I hear it, but I was going to say, what pissed me off about that whole interaction is that you were about to say it and then you just started fucking singing. I would have known if you would have just said the goddamn shit. He just said, do. And then Elliot Page, which I'm pretty sure I heard about that. Yeah. Shania Twain, you know this. Margaret Atwood.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
An author, painter.
An author, painter. Those are differences. And then James Naismith, the creator of basketball.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, she's the author. Yeah.
Okay, I don't read.
She's still alive?
Damn. What?
85.
Lord. Says over half the world's lakes are in Canada.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they come here.
They come here. Shit, it says that Canada is estimated to be the home to close to 2 million lakes. That's crazy.
That's not crazy.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Among these lakes is
Lake
give me a second. Give me a second.
Is it Titicaca?
No, it's Pequawachnamekoscawawe-Pinwanik. I know I didn't say that right. Yeah, no, that's something else. We need to what's it called essence this room because I just called some shit. Yeah, I'll say number 8. Canada's national parks are larger than many countries.
Whoa,
that's crazy.
What the fuck?
38 national parks are contained within Canada, spanning more than 340,000 square kilometers. This massive landmass covers approximately 3% of the country's total landmass.
That's scary.
That's wild. That's scary. I've been to the national parks.
Have I?
I've been to a few of them because when I went on my honeymoon, we got like the pass to be able to go to all of them for free.
Oh, nice.
So I went to a bunch of them when we were on there. It was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
It says in comparison, the total size of Japan is 377,000 kilometers, while Germany spans 357,000 kilometers. And our park spanned 340,000 kilometers. Damn, bro.
Holy shit.
That's wild. It says okay, this one was crazy to me. 90% of... Well, actually, no, it wasn't that crazy. It says 90% of Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S.-Canadian border.
Okay.
So we literally all live in the south of Canada.
Yeah.
which makes sense, I guess, kind of.
Because a lot of people don't go to like the northern parts.
Yeah, like I've seen like the north on the map, the
Mhm.
northern part of Winnipeg doesn't look habitable. The shit just white. White everywhere.
Shoot,
Like
yeah.
I think even one time I tried to zoom in, wasn't even no trails, bro.
Damn.
Like it was just snow. I think there was one trail and then a cabin. I said people die there because there's no way that somebody lives there. Like it was off the beaten track. Like there was a highway and then you just saw a cabin. I was like, there's no way I'm going there. All right, it says Canada is the second most educated country in the world. Damn, I did not know that.
It's the second most educated.
Yeah, it says according to data from the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, Canada has the second most educated population in the world.
Shut the
Let's
fuck up.
go.
Who's number one?
Yeah. It didn't
Not
actually
America.
say. What did it say? It says, oh, Canada is surpassed only by South Korea.
Thank you. It's cool.
Yeah, 100% is not America.
Not America. America's.
I wonder where they go on the list.
No, bro, it's so sad because they were saying that 18 to 25-year-olds in America have the reading capacity of a fourth grader.
I've heard of that. That's crazy.
That's sad.
I don't think I'm in that category.
Absolutely not. We're not.
No, me specifically.
You're able to read that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I struggled on that Padawaka, Naka. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it says Canada produces most of the world's maple syrup. Figured that.
Of course.
100 million kilograms of maple syrup nationally.
Damn.
That's a lot of goddamn syrup,
what?
bro. 100 million kilograms.
That's crazy. Jesus. They come here.
It says the country boasts over 6,000 maple farms and more than 54 million maple taps cumulatively. Woo! Almost messed that word up.
Yeah, but you good.
I'm fifth grade. I'm fifth grade. Just above. All right, it says Canada has the longest street in the world.
What street?
Guess. I wonder if you actually can guess.
I'm not a driver, right? It's a street?
You know geography, no?
Yeah.
I'll say it's not in this province. Doesn't help.
Hudson?
You just try to name some shit? No, it says Yonge Street in Ontario.
Yonge. It's the largest street in the world?
Yeah. It says Yonge Street's length. Oh, wait. No, sorry. In Toronto. Mm-hmm. Boasts the title of the longest street in the world, named after Sir George Young. We don't care. The former British Secretary of War. We definitely don't care. The street is one of the oldest in all of Canada, dating as far as back to 1794. Jesus. That road must be ugly. Well, no, if it's the longest road, they obviously take care of it. So it obviously doesn't look like one has. That's crazy, yes. It says Yonge Street's length has been called into question, with critics citing that the street is often conflated with Ontario Highway 11 when taking measurements, artificially increasing its length. Regardless, even when disregarding Ontario Highway 11, Yonge Street measures 56 kilometers in length.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. So why would who's going to like say no? That's not true, guys. Like
keyboard warriors are going to. Who the gives a shit, bro?
Experts, critics. What do you critique? Street lengths?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Loser, go get laid.
Yo, and when they measured this street, they added 2 kilometers because of the highway. Bro, who actually cares? Bro?
Yeah, who cares?
All right, it says the coldest ever temperature recorded in Canada was negative 63. Brother, when I tell you, fuck that completely,
you're dead.
I've been in minus 40.
Yeah.
And that's not even close to fun.
No.
But also, I've heard in Winnipeg it gets fucking cold.
Yeah, Winnipeg is, you can die.
So it's probably in Winnipeg. Oh, it's in the Yukon. That happened.
You know what's crazy? A couple, like, back when I was in the cadets, we had to do an expedition. And this place, it was like minus 42. 42, 44.
Yeah.
Bro, I woke up crying. Because I couldn't move my fingers.
Bro, I was working in that shit. Remember I told you when I had to go like to those like flame things and heat my hands back up?
Yeah.
Because I literally was working. I was like, fuck this shit. And I just dipped. I was like, I don't even care if they say I can't leave. Yeah. I'm going and warming up.
It's crazy, bro. And they're like, you can't. Because they're like, they gave us a guide of what we should dress, like what we should bring. And they're like, nothing too heavy because you're going to be doing a lot of moving and all that stuff. So everyone was still prepared. And bro, I was.
Yeah, you're like, I don't like winter no more.
I was like, yo, bro.
No, that's crazy.
No, that was before that's when I hated winter. And the second I came back, it felt warm.
So you're like, oh, now I like it.
Yeah.
You suck. So I said, yeah. It says, for reference, according to the government of Canada, at negative 27, individuals risk windburn, excessive dryness, redness, and soreness due to the wind eroding the top layer of oil on the skin, frostbite, and hypothermia. At minus 27. And we recorded minus 63.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
That
you can get frostbite at minus 27.
And windburn? That means like the wind is slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, slapping the shit out of you.
Oh,
no. Canada has a $1 million coin.
We have a $1 million coin?
That's kind of gangster.
I actually have a silver dollar.
It's called the Big Maple Leaf. That's gay.
I want to see it. Yeah, like, damn, guys.
Can we be more creative?
Come on.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Maple Leaf coin?
The Big Maple Leaf. It's a $1 million coin. The coin weighs 100 kilograms, but is only 530 millimeters in diameter. 100 kilograms is a lot. Is a lot, bro. God damn. Well, wait.
We're proud of it.
Of course we are. Of course. That's insane. It's 1.74 feet. Oh, it's not even that big, but it's heavy as shit for 2 feet.
Damn.
As of March 2017, the one big maple leaf is valued at $4 million US.
I want it.
5.4. You want it?
I want to steal it. Why didn't choose a fascist talk right now, guys? I'm so sorry.
See.
I'm proud to.
Canadian innovation. Throughout their history, Canadians have made significant contributions to the world through the inventions and innovations they pioneered. Some of the most impactful Canadian inventions include...
Candy cane?
Calm down, bro. Let me... I don't even want to read this list. What? I'm so annoyed. It says Java programming language. Sonar. That's kind of cool.
Okay, that's cool.
The alkaline battery. That's also kind of cool.
Okay, that's good.
The garbage bag.
Oh.
Really,
okay.
bro? Insulin.
That's wait. So, what were they doing before?
Yeah. Canada's like, wait a second, this shit is stinky.
So nobody invented the garbage bag in the world.
Yeah.
And Canada.
Us. And it's like, y'all need this.
What were they using?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Well, like they said, the first person that invented like freaking socks and all them things, underwear. It's like, bro, can you put some shit on your feet?
Yeah.
So insulin, the artificial cardiac pacemaker.
Oh, nice.
Damn. Film colorization. Oh, we out here, bro.
Okay.
We out here.
Great contribution.
The last one is going to piss you off.
What is it? The dildo?
The ambrosia apple.
What the fuck is an ambrosia apple?
I've never had it before. I don't fucking know.
Ambrosia apple?
Yeah, it's a type of apple. Oh, you freaking fertilized that shit?
How do you invent an apple? Like, ambrosia?
The California roll.
Apple or maple?
Apple. I've seen it in the stores before. Ambrosia. Ambrosia apple. Okay. It's a type of apple.
Okay.
We made that bitch.
Okay.
The California roll. Are they talking about sushi?
Yeah.
That's the shit with Philadelphia. Oh no, that's the Philadelphia roll, right? There's a cream cheese in it.
Yeah.
And now for the final one.
Pineapple pizza.
You seen it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Why did we invent that shit, bro? Why the hell did we invent that shit?
That guy's hated.
Yeah. Why did we invent that shit? This guy already knew.
Yeah.
Says, wait a second.
What?
Says Canada and Denmark had been at war from 1973 to 2022.
What did we do?
We're going to read this shit. It says it's called the Whiskey War. Also known as the Liquor War, is a bloodless war between the King of Denmark and Canada over Hans Island. Between 1973 and 2022, the island was disputed between Canada and Denmark, though never resulting in direct conflict or violence. In 1984, Canadian soldiers placed a Canadian flag and a bottle of Canadian whiskey on the island. This is some stupid ass shit, bro. This is mine. With a flag and a bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
Says later that same year, a Danish minister of Greenland affairs came to the island with the Danish flag and a bottle of schnapps. Yo, we're so stupid. I'm sitting here fighting. No, this is mine.
Oh, shit.
This would begin a mighty exchange of flags and alcoholic beverages as both countries sought a comedic supremacy of the island. In 2022, the conflict was finally resolved with the implementation of a land border across Hans Island, making it so that Canada and Denmark technically share a land border now. That was so anticlimactic.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I don't give a
We're so
goddamn
boring.
shit. Yeah.
We
sit here, put a flag in a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
No, it's mine. And then person, no,
Shit.
it's mine. And then we keep doing it. Bang, 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 bang. It's some freaking Looney Tunes
That's
shit.
some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yo, if it was America, America would be like, we bombed the shit
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah. No, we just freaking put freaking alcohol in a freaking flag.
Yeah.
So are we proud of Canada?
I'm proud. I'm proud to be.
Insulin? Yo, we helping diabetics, bro.
Insulin too, huh?
Yeah, insulin garbage bag.
I thought you said.
Put your funky garbage in this bag.
Yeah.
Stop putting it on the floor.
Yeah.
I thought you just used to throw it out, remember?
Jesus, yeah, that's true. And I'm proud to be a Canadian when at least I know I'm free.
What I was gonna say? Oh, yeah. In the weird ones, it said the national anthem was only implemented in 1980.
Damn. So that means
that's crazy, bro. When my mother was in school, there was no national anthem,
damn.
or at least not O Canada.
Yeah.
I think it's specifically O Canada.
So what the fuck was it before?
Or nothing. We didn't have nothing.
What the hell?
And also, do you know it used to be called Dominion Day?
For Canada Day?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't even know. That was in the weird one.
What's Canada's full name, actually? Because I didn't know that Ghana is the Republic of Ghana. Our full name.
Oh,
so wait,
I'm pretty sure it's just Canada.
Is Canada's full
It's short
name?
for something, no?
Dominion of Canada.
Of course it is.
Yo, man, I'm a Dominion, man. I'm a Dominion. I'm a Dominion.
I'm a Dominion. Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right, guys, so that was it. Happy Canada Day to everybody.
Happy Canada
who
Day,
loves it.
y'all.
Do you actually care that much?
About Canada Day?
Yeah, like.
About being Canadian or Canada Day?
About being Canadian.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're patriotic with it?
I'm not, to be very honest with you, because of cadets, yes. And also, just like the way the U.S. is acting.
Oh, I'm definitely proud to be that
like,
for that. But like,
but
other than that, like, I'm not going on my way and all them things.
No, I don't give a fuck about Putin, man.
Yeah. Okay, well, first of all,
Putin
is kind of gangster.
Putin, when did I have it? Well, we went out to Milan. Remember we went to Milan with TJ after the podcast?
Oh, yeah. You didn't enjoy it?
Oh, I like the Putin bills a lot.
It is.
Y'all just do too much with that Putin lovers and shit.
Yeah.
Someone's like,
I'm not that crazy.
I'm so hungry I can eat myself a Putin. You disgusting pig. Get a burger. Get a burger. Get some fries.
That sounds American as hell.
What?
You want some burger and fries?
Well, burgers in Germany. Okay, so we good.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's just the Americans are just stealing everything.
Yeah, I think we tired. I think we need to end it.
Yeah,
we're good. All right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Troublemakers will be
Canadian. They said no.
All right, guys. Troublemakers will be reasonable. You'll see. Peace.